I've never felt such disgust, such impurity of my body. The thought of being alone in the streets is no longer peaceful. The whistles are constantly being given, without them being asked for. The dirty phrases that make me look down, speeding my pace to just get away. But it's my fault. My fault because I wanted to wear a skirt. My fault because I wanted to wear a dress to my friend's party. My fault because I wanted to wear a crop top. My fault because I was starting to think I was beautiful. But I guess I was wrong. I guess I'm just an object used for entertainment of men, just a toy being enjoyed but not valued. Every day living a world which I could destroy, only to be rebuilt with the main concept of respect, to finally escape from the cage that we're in, and no longer face the fear of just a walk down the street.
School, a place where girls should feel comfortable, where they come to get their education, not worry about a guy getting distracted by their shoulder or being harassed or coaches covering up star player. They're taught that it's better to be silent than uncomfortable. Everything is your fault. You shouldn't be wearing that. You don't have a right to be yourself. When you get raped, it's your fault. You shouldn't walk home at night. Don't walk fast. Don't speak loud. You can't make yourself beautiful. You can't wear that what you want. You can't be beautiful. Everything is our fault. We don't have the right to express ourselves as much as a guy. We're taught to keep quiet about harassment. Our voice does not matter. We can never embrace ourselves if we can't express ourselves.
When it comes to young girls, a certain degree of perfection is socially acceptable. When it comes to young girls, we dress them in pretty pink bows, and we show them off, and we protect them, and we cherish their purity. She should be topped in a pretty pink bow, and she should be protected, and she should be cherished because we believe she is the most beautiful thing in the world. When I was a little girl, I was tucked away in my father's arms and sheltered by my sound, warm home, and smothered in a mother's love. When I was a little girl, kisses on the cheek were like clockwork. Before Daddy went to work, when he came home, before bed. However, we don't realize that when we're topped in a pretty pink bow, it makes us susceptible to unwanted attention. It can come in any way, shape, or form, and it is different for everybody. But for me, the unwanted attention came from guests that my father had brought to our house. It was that uncomfortable kiss on the cheek that I didn't like. Maybe the intentions were good, maybe they weren't, but for me, it didn't feel right. And neither did the way they looked at me when I walked away. And neither did the way that my father felt the need to showcase me like I was some type of prize. The home is supposed to be a comforting place, and I have a friend who can't even be trusted home alone because of the unwanted attention that she got from people that were close to her. Unwanted attention is not welcome, and it does not make anyone feel good. As women, it makes us feel lower than we are because it makes us feel like we are not welcome in certain places around certain people because we are women. And that's not acceptable, and it's something that needs to change. Sexual harassment has many shapes or forms, and it can be done by anybody, even someone really close to us.
Días de enojo, noches de agonía, azotadas por los vientos, movidas por el silencio, acompañadas de relámpagos de tormentos, oprimidas por el terco, aparecen los miedos, aparecen los fantasmas, ocultos en ese labial, ocultos en esa sonrisa. Buscar huir del temor, escondiéndose de la realidad, pero ¿dónde? ¿Dónde es que se esconde todo ese dolor? ¿Dónde es que se esconden todas esas lágrimas llenas del más puro de los enojos? Un laberinto sin salidas, encadenada por el terco, construyendo aquella pared entre tú y el mundo. Haciéndolo tan bien que hasta tú comienzas a creer que todo está bien, pero ¿en realidad no está? ¿En realidad está bien soportar todas esas que llaman caricias? Esas caricias que te hacen soltar lágrimas de sangre día tras día, noche tras noche. ¿En serio está bien no estar bien? Llora, grita, dilo, pero nunca con miedo, nunca con silencio, porque ese es el que mata, ese es el que te deja cicatrices.
But we can change the narrative.
We need to stop with these silent words. We need to speak up for ourselves and others.
As united women, we can take a stand. We can stand up for one another and speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. Together, we can make anything happen.
El acoso sexual afecta a mujeres de todo el mundo. Sexual harassment affects women all around the world.
It's a fight. We need to stand together.
We are young women. We will overcome. We will become better. We will fight. We will join together and we will fight for change.
We will not be silenced. Join us and let's make our voices heard.